there. That's a hat mark right there. Look at that. Almost a third eye. Anyway, good morning. Happy Easter. I was looking up a woman named Maryanne Bevan. Maryanne Bevan. And apparently, it's a sad story. Maryanne Bevan, a mother who chose to be the ugliest woman in the world to save her children. She suffered the harsh reality of societal judgment. She was a mother who made an unimaginable sacrifice. She lost her husband, and she had a disease called acromegaly. Acromegaly. You know of her? Acromegaly. Acromegaly. It's a condition caused by excessive growth hormone production, leading to facial and skeletal deformities. Is that what Rocky Dennis had in that movie Mask? Condition eventually made it difficult for her to work and led to her appearance being subject to public ridicule. And Maryanne Bevan was a nurse, and she decided to join the circus to be able to pay to support her children. I said, damn. Some people's stories, man. That just popped up along my way just randomly today. Maybe we have a show like that soon. Tell me your saddest story. No, we don't need that. It pops up along the way. Sad things happen. We can't jump into the deep end. I am going to do a show soon about... a show soon about... we found a nice thread of coincidences, small world stories, going into... Rocky had elephantitis? Are you sure? I thought elephantitis is something completely different. But small world coincidence stories. Like, for example, I had my great aunt went to Italy and was on a tour somewhere, and on the same tour bus was somebody else from our town. I think there's something like that. Still crazy. It's like, what the hell are you doing here? Well, I wanted to do a little bit more on this because we're going to really start leaning into our new voicemail system. So that's what I'm throwing that out there. And tonight, I have one voicemail that's been submitted for our film club session at 9:00 for Rear Window. But man, I can't wait to do that. Rear Window. It was so great. Awesome watching it as an adult and like really zoned in on it. So awesome. Let's see here. Everyone experiences a small world. Yeah, well, I want to see how small it's gotten for you. King says, my saddest story is that I was born. Well, good joke. Good joking. Let's see. Willie, what's going on? Nikki, Christina, how are you? Buona Pasqua. You are correct, Frank. I'm wrong about elephantitis. Yeah, no, elephantitis is much different. Rocky Dennis had craniodiaphyseal dysplasia. Oh, okay. Well, it sounds not too much, not too different from what Maryanne Bevan had. It's a hormone disorder that just makes you just grow long out, all that stuff. So it's excessive growth, and that's what I had. That's what I was reading when I started this when I started this show. Dave, thank you so much. That's $10 from, what's that mean? Hong Kong? $10 Hong Kong bucks? Thank you, Dave. Let's see. Small World, as I'm going to put that out. I think I might be able to do that on Wednesday night. I want to do that on Wednesday night. And because Wednesday night we got Methods coming on the show. First time Methods has ever been on the show. It's been a long, long time. So I wanted to do something fun with him that's not really political. Today, I mean, the Pope died. The Pope died after being involved in his final Easter Mass and meeting J.D. Vance. A couple hours later, he kicks the bucket. So I want to get Timothy Gordon on. I'll see if he responds to me, just at least for a couple minutes, because I want to ask him, okay, what happens next? I want to ask him in particular about the College of Cardinals, because just like over here in the United States with the progressives over here in the United States, how they stack courtrooms with activist judges, from what I have just casually read over the years with what's going on in Rome, the same thing has been happening with Francis and the Cardinals. So I just wonder, is there ever a chance? Is there even a mathematical chance that there could be someone of high moral character that could ever be pontiff again, or at least right now? Let me put that down. I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? Leo Zagami. Let me see if I can get at least a statement from him. Leo Zagami on Francis. Uh, um, Vegano. Look out for all Vegano statements. Of course, he was excommunicated by the now late Pope. We have Klaus Schwab retiring at, what was it? Who was he? 87? 87, 88? Is he the same age as the is Klaus Schwab the same age as Francis, or 1 year younger? They're both 88? Retiring at 88. Of course, that number 88 is pretty interesting as well. Frank, are you Catholic? Yes. Yes. But regardless of what I think about Francis, it's always so ghoulish to sit back and be like, "Oh, he's dying. Who's next?" It's almost like that scene from Christmas Carol where everybody is just rummaging through Scrooge's stuff as he's sitting there with the ghost of Christmas future, just like watching them do the whole thing. It's kind of ghoulish. Now, obviously, everybody's going to project into the future when a significant world figure like a pope is dying. But we knew this wasn't going to take too much longer. 88. What the hell does it all mean? Let's see. I nominate Father Guido Sarducci. All right, let's see. We all die, man. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. We all die. Maybe I can just remind everybody that every night. I'm trying to make the show happier. If I can make the show happier, I think one thing I can do is remind everybody every night that we all die. And we're going to die. Maybe that's what I can do to start every show off. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? By the way, it's iced again today. I've got beautiful, beautiful, quite frankly, elevation blend coffee that I always brew the night before, and we ice it overnight in the refrigerator. It's awesome. Have a ice cube in there, but kickstarted by Keto Brainz. KetoBrainz.com. It's the first link in the description below. Use the Frankly promo code. Try it. Try it. There's still more people, more sponsors, monthly sponsors asking for samples, and I gladly give it to people because I know that they're going to go out and buy it. We don't die, Frank. Energy never dies. You're right. My Keto Brains are supposed to arrive today. Good. I'm glad Nikki likes the Keto Brains. She's a tough critic sometimes. So if it wins Nikki over, then you know it's good. And she can sip from it in her brand new, Quite Frankly, 2025 special edition mug. Francis was not perfect. No. No, nobody is. And he lived a very political life. And I think he brought great shame upon himself at certain times with how he interfaced with the public. I think that he was a curmudgeonly, sour kind of guy. And I think anybody who describes his pontificate as something that was an overall net positive benefit to the world is lying or is just a fellow traveler of his. That's just an honest assessment without just trying to be overly emotional, because obviously death comes for us all. And it's not like, well, you got what you asked for. Nope. Nope. You just got what's coming to all of us. Let's see. The new mug's amazing. I'm glad you like it. People develop a long arm lifting your new mug. Oh, I know. The new mugs are brolic. I told you the first one was an assault mug. I thought because the new mug had this, here it is. I thought because the new mug had a little bit of a waistline, nice waistline. I thought because the new mug had a waistline that it was in some way going to be less deadly, and it's not. It is not less deadly. Just smash across. Mike says he wants 2 of those. What's up, Petey Face? So, Mike wants 2 mugs. What can I do? I just hope that Paige at the coffee shop had already put in an order for another 100 mugs, because it sounds like a lot of people bought them. I don't know what the sales are, but it sounds like a lot of people bought them, and 100 can go really quickly, and then it takes like 2 months for these to be handmade again, and I don't want to go the whole summer without them. Although, if worse came to worse, and there's some kind of layover in the summer, as long as we had mugs for the fall and winter, Hello. What's going on, Mike? Mike, you got to tell your father that he's got a new job on his hands. I'm sending him a car. Rocky Dennis had, yeah, we talked about Rocky Dennis. Rocky Dennis. That's not what this Maryanne Bevan had. Hello, Jaded Smoker. Hello, everybody. This week, I'm also going to have a big announcement for you guys. This week. Quite frankly, it has something to do with a Quite Frankly live in-person event. It's finally happening. And enough has been secured for me to say that much. And this means that people like King 40 are going to have to write out, block off some time for this event, because I want all types of characters. From the show just milling around and being there. It's going to be great. There will be stripping. There will be strippers. It's a family event, of course. But like I said, enough has been secured that I can float that out there, and I'm looking forward to giving you guys. Anyway, okay, so that's what we have for tonight. I just want to do 15 more minutes with you guys. Agree to grow your hair for 1 year. If you reach a money goal, you don't want to see this grown out. I don't want to see it grown out for a year. I don't want to see this grown out for a year. First of all, when I had hair, when I had hair, and I so badly wanted to be able to headbang. We go out to a gig. Everybody's got this long, flowing, wavy hair that when they threw their head around, if they're playing guitar or whatever, just like hair goes. My hair just didn't do that. I had this Southern Italian, not Brillo, but especially in summertime, if we were playing gigs in hot, humid rock clubs in New York City and stuff like that, it would poof out. No, not Adam Sandler hair. No, there was more body to it than that. I showed you guys pictures. There's more body to it than that. I used to love gelling it because then the curls got really nicely defined and all that stuff. But that was high school. That was high school. Um, Anthony, I don't have hair like Anthony. And Anthony works pretty hard to keep it nice and healthy and all that stuff. But um, even when I had a good solid head of hair and a discernible hairline, there was no give it a few months and like it was almost like I had a jello mold on my head. If I went like this, the hair would like wiggle a little bit and it would just stay up there. I would have had to go so long for that hair to finally fall over. I would have had to go for maybe a few years for the hair to maybe start falling over. Would I look like Sideshow Bob at that point? I don't know. The guy from Coheed and Cambria? I don't, but it would not have looked good. It wouldn't have looked good. So I just started enjoying shaving my head early, and it became a convenience. Because at that point, I had to keep shaving my head once I got out of college. Oh, Bentley, yes, I do need a girlfriend. You're right. I do need a girl. I should get on top of that. I should start my dating career. Should start dating and getting on with my life, so I don't have to live. I don't have to live this way. A bald single guy who does coffee streams on a Monday morning. I need more purpose in my life. Thank you for that, Bentley. I'm not sweating the hair. I'm not sweating the hair at all. I sweat the hair for like 2 years between 2007 and 9. And then I was just like, yeah, fuck it. Whatever. The Russian at Supercuts at the Palisades Mall was right when he saw something happening that I didn't believe. I didn't believe him. Let's see. I have enough notes here for tonight. Unless you guys want to submit some thoughts. Any thoughts that you have for tonight? Anything you think that would work in that's interesting in any way, shape, or form related? The big news of the day is, oh, and I have a story to tell you. I've got a story for you guys. I've got a story from 7:30 Mass yesterday. That I can't wait to tell you. I can't wait to tell you. This was this was one for the books. This was one for the books. So let me see here. Story from Mass. Easter Mass. Wait until you get this one. I celebrated 420 and not for the weed. Little Norm Macdonald reference there, I'm sure. Hold the fort. Looking forward to film club. Me too. If you're going to be there for film club tonight at 9 o'clock, which I really hope you are, if you are a monthly sponsor and you watched Rear Window by Alfred Hitchcock, um, I I am going to be sending out the links for film club tonight, and inside the link is not only going to be the link to the official thread that you can say a few words, but I really hope that you guys jump into the voicemail. I really hope you jump into the and leave a voicemail a message and thoughts. That's where I want that to go for both book club and film club. It's going to be a lot better, and that's why I've been trying to push people to be calling in since we were doing the book club short stories in October. It's going to be a lot better to get you guys calling in. It's going to feel a lot better. It's going to be like you're in the room. The other thing there too is we're going to do a public film club in May. I think we're going to do the Prestige. In May, we're going to do the Prestige. Now, what I would love to do, because there's May, then June, we're going to do a book club again. It's going to be Mark Twain, Tom Sawyer. But in July, we're going to do film club again, and I would like to do A Bronx Tale. A Bronx Tale is a wonderful movie, and it's a dream of mine to be able to get in touch with Chaz Palminteri. If I can get him on for a show or a pre-recorded segment or something like that. I've seen A Bronx Tale, the one-man play. I've seen it, the full-on production. It's like a musical, and the musical was all right. Yeah, I didn't appreciate. I think that the one-man play was better. They did way too much. They had to take too much creative license with the musical. They turned it into a nightmare. Bunch of gangsters doing tap dancing around with each other. You can't. Should have never turned Bronx Tale into a musical. Can't have gangsters doing pirouettes. Stupid. But we went anyway. Anyway, that's good. I would love to get into because Chaz Palminteri is very he's very active on social media. He's very active on social media, and I would love to get him in. Why can't he come up to Westchester? I mean, and it's July. I'm going to try to pull every string I can get. Not only that, but he's actually performed the one-man show at the theater down the street. So, just letting you know, that's what we have coming up. Tonight is film club for Rear Window. When I send out all of the links, make sure you jump into the voicemail, say a few things. The Prestige is going to be in May. I think that'll be a public film club, just to bring people in, because if I can get a lot of people to watch the Prestige, there's so much stuff in there. Then we have Tom Sawyer in June, which read, ladies and gentlemen, film and books. They come together. So I want people reading more with me. So Tom Sawyer in June, and then A Bronx Tale in July. And then in August, we're going to do a special twofer where we're going to read The Body, the novella by Stephen King. We're going to read The Body. It's just a short little novella around the same. I don't know how. I haven't actually compared it to Old Man in the Sea, which we should read that next year. But we're going to compare. We're going to we're going to read The Body, and we're going to watch Stand By Me, which is going to tie right into what we usually do in August with the deer scene. So everything's pretty nicely splayed out here. Then there's September, October. Maybe we watch The Godfather together in November. That would be good. So that's what I have for you guys. That's what I've got. Anything, any thoughts before we move to straight up Q&A? What does this do? No, never mind. Never mind. Just kidding. No, just kidding. Quite frankly. Okay, well, that's that. Okay, watching Trump Easter egg party. What, that's happening right now? Where is the Prestige available to watch for free? I don't know. You can always just, you could probably rent it for $3.99 on. You could probably rent it for like $3.99 on Amazon. And if not, if you know how to, if you know how to work the torrent game, you can find any movie you'd like. So I don't know how to do any of that stuff, but movies are easy, especially if they're 20 years old. Gold up 85% in overnight Asian markets, new highs again. Yes. Yeah. Maybe I bring on, maybe I'll see what Tony Arterburn is doing for a quick second half drop by. Tony Arterburn comment on gold. It's on RSBN right now. Let's see. Go on Rumble.
Advantage Gold is hosting a summit with me on April 30th.
I wish Rumble just put stuff that you subscribe to on the front page, and not all of the cool kids. The cool kids cafeteria table that's shoved down everybody's throats. Let's see here. RSBN. Oh, yes, there's the Easter Bunny. Oh, it's Trump. I see his hair. Signing eggs. Hold on, let me go back a little bit.
Are expected all throughout the day, and it's an honor to have you. I just signed an executive order putting the flags of our country, all of them, all federal flags and state flags, at half-mast in honor of Pope Francis. So he was a good man, worked hard. He loved the world, and it's an honor to do that. I want to thank everybody for being here. This is some band. I've heard this band actually indirectly for 4 years and very directly now for 4.5. And I like the direct method even better. But the Marine Corps band is very, very simple.
Oh, I thought he was going to announce Decapitated was playing. Oh, I love this new band. Where the hell is it? Hold on. And I like this new band, and I heard a lot about them. So here they are. Happy Easter, Decapitated, everybody. White House. This next part is actually pretty cool. To think I wanted my kick drums to sound like that at one point. It sounds horrible. It sounds like you're splashing in puddles. You hear the kick drums have it just oh yeah, it's great footwork. But the production, it's such a very it's a time. It's a time in metal where it's just, why did we think that sounded good? But anyway. The quad pedal? No, that's not quad pedal. Those are 2 feet. That's the slide method. That's the slide method in both feet. So you're essentially doing doubles with both feet, just playing off of the weight of the pedal and the beater head. And it takes time. I never mastered it. That's just I never really had any. I'd like to try though. That'd be fun to do. I was preparing drum tracks for another song that we are putting together soon, and I think that I think I got it. I think I got my stuff down now for what I want to do with this song. So I just gotta practice it for another week, and then I should be able to record it, and then it'll get programmed, because that's just, it expedites the process now, where you write the drums and then you program them in, so that because we don't have a really good way of miking drums, the triggering that we do never works out very well. So that's it. Danny Carey, he's doing stuff your body shouldn't be able to. There's a lot of great people out there. Let me see here. What do you guys record in? Do you do it in your own? Yeah, well, most of it is right next door in Anthony's room. So Studio A is in one room at the facility, and then Anthony's production room is in the other. Where all the 10-second songs, videos and whatever are done one room over, and yeah, well, that's where all that's done. But I've got a Roland V drums set that, as a trigger system, I mean, it's held up, but it's not the best anymore. So taking that stuff MIDI off of it, and there's always hits that miss, and it's a pain in the ass. So now we write the song, we practice it together, and we send a rough drum track off to one of our producer friends, and they program it all. That's just the way it is. Yes, Estepario Siberiano. He's a magician. His work actually goes beyond drumming and percussion. He's just a magician, and he's got a brain in each limb. That's he's not human. He's not human, but it also takes so many thousands of hours. I think that some people are just built with that capability a little bit more neurologically, but no matter what, that takes so many thousands upon thousands of hours of practice. It's incredible. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. That's it for today. We had a nice half hour together. I just want to thank again Keto Brainz in conjunction with our wonderful Elevation Blend. All those links are in the description below. You got to try it out. You really do. Can't imagine King on some Keto Brainz. That would be incredible. Tonight will be good. 7 o'clock, I'll see you then. 9 o'clock, we will do Film Club. Tomorrow, my guest canceled. And I was already going to go live at 7:30 instead of 7. I think I might take tomorrow off, to be honest. I'll let you know for sure tonight, but I think I might take tomorrow off because with the guest canceling and it already being a short show, I think I might just take the day to do all of the legal, administrative, and production things that I have piling up for me right now that BX investigates. King, that's who we had to find another night. So I'm going to find her another night on the calendar. I think I just might take tomorrow to do all types of stuff that I need to take care of. I still want to talk to you guys about the legal issue, the legal thing that happened early in March. You know, just kind of like sitting on a toadstool over here, waiting for some, thumbs up from my lawyer to say I can talk about it. Because, oh man, are you guys going to want to hear this one? It's ridiculous. But like most things, it's like hurry up and wait. I hate it, but I'll let you guys know. That's that. But more thoughts tonight, stories tonight, interesting happenings around the world, and I hope to take you guys, take your calls. And that's that. You still have some time to watch Rear Window. I'll see you later. Become a sponsor. Grab some coffee, some Keto Brainz. Tell them that we sent you. Peace.